But we still want to keep going. We ignore the law that has been set before us. We do it every day. We know what some of the consequences are, but we're willing to accept whatever comes with it. Some of us, what comes with it is way greater than we could have ever expected. Someone say, I'm going to sneak and I'm going to do it this time, and you just don't understand. This time when you sneak and do it, you're going to get AIDS. Because you broke the law. The law said do not fornicate.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm going to get the best ones. You get the best ones all you want to. But if you break the law, you suffer consequences. It ain't that you all wanted that. God had that condom to break. The only saved sex is no sex. Why y'all looking at me like this? That's what church folk need to hear. Now God set laws. He's protecting us from ourselves. The only person can destroy you is the only person can stop you is you, your worst enemy. Some of you, I found out now, I've been pastoring a long time, preaching a long time, I found out some of you cannot move forward. It's not because the other person, amen, holding you up. It's not that the other person, the other people are hindering you or putting stumbling blocks in your way. But some of you cannot, amen, forgive yourself. You don't forgive everybody for what they did to you. Everybody for how they hurt you. Everybody for how they, come on here, for how they looked over you. But you have not forgiven yourself. If I can forgive you, if I can forgive you, if I can forgive you, why I struggle forgiving myself. Folks, I help you. They'll help you. They'll help you. They'll help you. But they won't help them. I'm preaching pretty good. They'll encourage you. They'll encourage you. They'll encourage you. Walk in this word, Bishop. They'll encourage you. But some folk get on a low place. My God, and they won't even encourage themselves. If ain't nobody else encouraging you, encourage your, if nobody else will get you out, get your own self. If nobody else will help you, help yourself.
You better say that now. Yes, sir, my bishop. Jesus.
Write it down. God created the fish to be in water. Well, part 2, how to discover your destiny.
Yes, sir.
How to discover your destiny. Fish was created, Sister House, in the sea to be in water. That's the law. Fish will never leave water. Because if they get out of water, if they get out of the place that God created for them, then they will have, amen, no purpose for living and they'll die.
It's so real, Bishop.
I'm teaching this word. They'll be living a life with no purpose, and they'll give up and they'll die because they're not doing what they was created to do. I see it every day. Folks, amen, are living life without meaning, without purpose. Amen, my God, they begin to die. Sitting in the church, dying. Dancing and dying and speaking in tongues and still dying.
Amen.
Birds don't try to be like fish.
Amen.
They don't try to become a fish because they know what they were created for, and it wasn't for water.
Amen.
It's for the sky.
Amen.
Well, we trying to be like somebody that we wasn't created to be. God created seeds to be planted in soil. Watch this. Leave them in your hand. Take seeds, and you can leave seeds in your hand. They will, amen, never produce. Why won't the seeds produce in your hand? Because you have broken the law. They need to be planted in dirt. That's why some of you haven't seen the harvest yet. You still got your seed in your hand. There's some cheap people in church. We ain't no money in church. Oh, you mean they take $100 like that? We ain't no money in church. But folks don't mind dropping a seed when they can see harvest. Folks don't want to give and nothing. They don't see nothing taking place. But when they can see where their money going, they don't mind giving it. Some of y'all been in churches, they've been preaching and talking about we gonna do this and we gonna do that, and it ain't happened yet.
Amen. Amen. That's right. Amen.
We came over here, an empty building, we had to do everything. We brought, amen, the saints and the people of God, y'all came together, y'all gave, and boom, this is what we got. We got it because of your giving. Everything we bought is brand new. Everything. We spent over $25,000. In a little over a month, we raised it. That's how we was able to do what we did. Because the people came together.
Amen.
Some want to enjoy but have not given. Have not labored. Have not did any work.
Say that, Bishop.
That's why they don't, amen, love the ministry like you do. Something you work for, you appreciate it more. Some things are pretty good. Let somebody just give you a car. You don't appreciate, amen, that car that was given to you, amen, just like a car. Amen, you had to work, amen, 2 jobs to get it. Amen, you had to, amen, go and borrow some money just to get the down payment. You appreciate that car that you work for more than you appreciate a car that was given to you. I'm almost finished. Now we wonder why we still broke, divorced, sick, unhappy, unfulfilled. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Still ain't going nowhere. Doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, we slack now for doing a lot of stuff, but still not going nowhere. It's because we have broken the law of God. You're going to keep repeating. You're going to keep in that cycle. You're going to keep losing stuff. It's going to seem like your marriage coming together, then boom.
Yes, sir.
Because you are breaking the law. You have made God a vow. Some of you have made God a vow, and you ain't keeping it. And it's, I say you have broken the law, y'all. Well, Bishop, how this coming into fruition? Okay, God said it's better not to make a vow than to make one. Break it. Y'all know there's some folks in here right now looking, amen, like you don't know what I'm talking about, but I know you know I'm talking directly to you. You have made God some promises. You have made God some vows in the midst while you were going through. And when God smoothed that thing out, when God blew the storm over, amen, you forgot about the vow that you made to God. And now you're wondering why you still catching hell. You wondering why you still broke. You wondering why to be up here. I'm talking about y'all know that you made God a promise. You know you made God a vow. And you didn't keep your vow. You ought to be up at this altar. Say, God, forgive me. That's what I'm going through. What I'm going through. That's why it won't get no better for me. That's why I'm losing jobs. That's why I'm losing friends. I have broken the law of God. And I want to rededicate my life to you. That I would do. I'm sorry, God. Forgive me, God. Regenerate me. I'm changing my mind. My God, somebody, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove that perfect will of God. Somebody bless God of his will. Yes, sir. Every person that's coming, what you are saying, I broke the law, but I'm willing to pay the ticket. I'm willing to make right what's wrong. That's what you're doing. Good God Almighty. And when you make right what you made wrong, God is going to throw it in the sea of forgiveness. And he's not going to remember no more, because then he ain't going to look at you like you a lawbreaker. Yeah, you got to repent in the presence of God. You got to come godly sorrowful for breaking the law. Somebody magnify God. Somebody clap your hands and tell him thank you. After you get up, tell him thank you, because you have did what God has called you to do. I don't care who's looking at you crazy. God is going to start putting things back together in your life. God is going to bring the broken pieces back together. Somebody magnify God up in this house. A lawbreaker is not for the saints. Laws are not for the people of God. They set laws for criminals. Folk that don't want to obey what has been set before them. Y'all don't miss it. It's for people that know the right thing that's set before them, but they still want to, amen, do their own thing. That ain't for the saints. The law, man-made law, was designed for lawbreakers. And if you break it, there's consequences to pay. We wonder why we still unhappy, unfulfilled. You forgot about that vow you made to your God. I'll serve you. I'll be faithful. I'll obey those that have rule over me. And you're the first one to kick against somebody say. That's why you're going through what you're going through. That's why things are not getting no better. Do y'all think I'm going to sugarcoat it for you? Promise God you'll serve him till you die. You'll serve him as long as things going good for you. Serve him as long as everybody's speaking well of you. Speaking as amen, you're serving as long as there ain't nothing going on in your life. Sit down. I love you. This message is showing up good. You wonder why. Still going through. just doing a lot of stuff and going nowhere. Don't listen to what God told me. He said some of us, he said we're still unfulfilled and unhappy because, amen, we got yoked up with somebody you shouldn't have got yoked up with. Number 2, he said some of you married the wrong person. Write it down. Yes, he said it. He said some of you married the wrong person. Why some of you not, amen, happy and unfulfilled? Because, amen, some of the stuff, amen, you shouldn't eat and you eat it. He said some of you are unhappy and unfulfilled because you don't exercise enough. God minister to the whole man. Come on here, somebody. God said some of you are unhappy and unfulfilled because some of you are not good managers of your finances. You've got to be able to manage your finances. God give, amen, seed to the soil. God said, I'm giving you what you need, but you just are not a good manager of it. Amen. From this day forward, we're going to submit to the laws of God. Amen. And God said, if you submit to my laws, you shall have good success. Write it down. Success is a result of decisions. Success is a result of decisions. Whatever you are right now, you decided to become. While we blame others for who we are and where we are right now. Some of us blame others, but you, amen, are where you are right now because of a decision that you made. Failure in life is a result of a decision you made. The Bible said, acknowledge me in all of your ways, and I will direct your path. Anybody know that scripture? It's a proverb. How many know some of us thought? I was in the office and God told me, he said, amen, I told them that if they acknowledge me in all of their ways, I will direct, amen, their path. But he said, some of them thought they heard me. Some of you, amen, say, well, I know God told me to marry this man. Amen. Why I'm still catching all this hell? Why I'm still not happy? You thought he told you. Because God don't lie. If God said he was going to put you in a marriage where you was going to be happy, you're going to be happy. Amen. You can be broke, amen, but you still can be happy. Say that, Bishop. You can have bills due, but you still, if God said you're going to be happy, he's not a man that he should lie. Amen. Now all of a sudden God said, well, if you're not happy, and I told you you was going to be happy, amen. You thought you heard me. Y'all do know you can miss God, right? Yes. It's okay if you thought you heard him and you were hearing a strange voice. You thought it was God's voice. Some of it was your flesh talking and you thought it was God. I wish y'all help me. Y'all help me. I get on out of here. That's right. Thought it was God. It wasn't God. Because when God say, it's settled. His word forever settled in the heavens. It's settled. It don't change. Amen. I'm telling y'all, some of us think we hear God. You won't be in the predicament that you're in if God would have spoke. Amen. Amen. That's why some of y'all married the wrong person. Because you thought you heard from God. When it comes down to somebody you're going to spend the rest of your entire life with, you better make sure. Will y'all help me? looking for a husband and a wife is in the church because a lot of people in the church have on man. Why y'all won't help me preach? Take out the mask. Pretenders act like they love God. Don't come to the church looking for nobody. You gotta let God lead you. There's some folk don't even go to church to treat you better than some of these amen men in the church. Some of these women in the church. Whatever you decide determines your destiny.
Amen. Amen.
Everyone becomes what they decide to be. Say it again. Whatever you decide determines your destiny. Whatever you want to decide. You want to yoke up with the wrong people? You just told me what your destiny is. Yoke up with the wrong man? You just told me what your destiny is. Everyone becomes what they decide to be. You got to decide that you're going to be successful. You got to make a decision that you're going to obey God. That you're not going to break the laws of God. So if you want to be healthy, what you got to do? I ain't say, watch this now. I want to walk a thin line with this. I said, if you want to be a person that have good health in your body, a healthy person, I ain't said to miss heaven, not go to heaven. I said you just want to be healthy. Some of y'all say, I'm not going to drink, I'm not going to smoke because I don't want to go to hell. Who said drinking and smoking was going to take you to hell?
All right.
Just to be healthy. I don't want to do certain things.
I guess not.
Just for my health's sake. So I make a decision. God gave all us a free will. That's why it's hard to be saved, because He gave you a free will.
Amen.
He don't make you, He give you a choice. If I want to remain in good health, I have to make a decision. I'm not going to drink alcohol, because drinking alcohol will mess up my liver if you drink enough of it. That's the decision you have to make. You ain't got to worry about going to heaven or hell for that. That's the decision. I want to be in good health. I got to make a decision. If I don't want, amen, my lungs destroyed, I'm not going to smoke.
Amen.
Smoking is devastating to your health. And some folk been smoking for years. Do you know how bad your insides look? Your lungs look from smoking 25 years. Get about, if it's not, amen, don't allow you to go to heaven, but it's making you miserable in the earth realm.
Amen.
You can't walk 10 steps fast without you giving out a breath. Lung cancer. Some of us know consequences of smoking, but we still break the law. Well, I'm teaching pretty good over here.
Yes, you are.
See, if you didn't know, but when you know, I don't feel sorry for people that break the law when you know.
When you know. When you know. Amen. When you know that you know that you know.
You know that you don't know that you do know, actually.
Yes, sir.
Young man. My minister went to jail. I got him out quick. But I wouldn't have got him out if I knew he knew that his license was suspended. You need to suffer. You still gonna drive and you know your license is suspended? You don't bail folks out like that.
Amen. Amen.
They made a choice. I'm gonna break the law anyway. But if you didn't know, that's different. What you saying, Bishop? Some of y'all know what cigarettes do. You know what drinking alcohol do. You still do it. You know what they do, but you still do it. You know what lying do, but you still choose to lie. Boy, ain't nobody saying nothing. Y'all, I humbly apologize. I hit your toe. Listen, I always keep on saying thank you, Jesus. Get that picture back, but that irritates. You know.
Come on, Bishop.
We know.
Amen.
See him make a choice, a decision to do it anyway. Don't wait till the doctors tell you that you have cancer before you stop. Don't wait till you get diagnosed with an incurable disease before you want to stop. It's too late.
Come on, Bishop.
Don't wait too late.
Amen.
Don't let it be said.
Too late.
Too late.
Amen.
No better. You do better.
Amen, Bishop.
Y'all on teach to this thing. Good.
Yes, you are, Bishop. Yes, you are. Amen.
You get in a certain predicament, you want everybody to feel sorry for you.
Woo, say
Not
that.
feel sorry for you. You knew the consequences.
Woo, say that, Bishop.
You know the consequences. Ain't never put your mouth on the man of God, on God's anointed. He told you. I didn't tell you. God told you, touch not my anointing. And don't you dare do my prophet. Y'all got to get with me now. Come on. Y'all got to beat on my spirit.